First and foremost, we want to give our praises to double honors to our apostles and our elders, who were at Great Millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums in the folk and the earth, pushing the gospel and sincerity and truth. Shalom. Shalom. Yeah, the Hebrew Israelites, you know, we come out here to wake up the hopefully elect, the nation of Israel, you know, the 1/3 and the 144,000, and also to tell 2/3 of our own people the destruction. So the so-called white man, that your future starts with verse 9.
2nd Ezra 9 verse 1. Say, answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently.
That's one of the signs the chip touched Babylon, right? Right in that rampant in Europe, right? So now the chip in Babylon. Now, I was reading an article by Brother Selmy from Guyana about the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency. So now they're pushing the cryptocurrency in the islands. Antigua and Bermuda already agreed to deal with the cryptocurrency. So right now they push it in Guyana, Barbados, and these are the small islands, right? The other sign is the rumors of war and the uproar of the people. We see in America they got a lot of uproar, right? So we imagine the time intelligence, we look at this sign and we know it's close, right? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Right, it says verse 3, it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, so then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things for the days that were before thee.
So they got pro in Venezuela, they got pro in Brazil, they got pro in America, Greece, France, different parts of the world, Syria, especially in the Middle East. They got pro the people. They got the people not happy with the system. The people not happy with the government. The people protesting. Got the people tired of being oppressed. Right? So we know, according to the sign and the prophecy, we know the most. Right? Because the Most High is stirring up all this confusion, the Most High is stirring it up. Right? Go ahead.
That's also to put everything in chaos. So when everybody goes against each other, they go have some kind of resolve state. You understand? Because that will instill war. Right? They say that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. They say, for like as all that is made in the world at a beginning and an end, they say, and the end is manifest.
Yeah, the end of this devil is manifest every day. You know, this devil, how Lucifer, you know, falling from heaven. You know that he's the devil now. All these nations and the elect of the nation of Israel, we know that the so-called white man is the devil. Right? Yeah, everybody got fixed up. This
is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Yeah, these devils know the time short, so they're trying to speed up this new world order. You know, to chip the people on the planet, you know, and to bring in the one government system. But the Most High Yahweh Hashem going to destroy the system, right? The Most High going to destroy that. So there's the plan to chip people, you know, as the brother said, to get a chaos, you know, uproar the people. So chaos is, what do we say? Chaos then order with the chaos.
Although I kill, or out of order we bring, out of chaos we bring order.
Yeah, out of chaos we bring order to what up, you know. So this is devil plan. So these devil even funding these protests. These devil funding these protests. Black Lives Matter and these are the group. These devil funding these things. So now when this group clash up in the street now, it's fight. It's fight. So these devil looking to get big chaos. Right?
You see, like, for example, that certain people in history who was actually like leading protests, show that the government is actually higher them. You understand? That was to keep people in order to make sure things don't get out of hand. Mostly people who used to like like the heads of different groups to like all the Black Lives Matter and thing, they belong to Esau. You understand? They're just there to make sure that things don't go above a certain level that they can't control it.
Give me June 20 and for 22, 26. Yeah, so this devil plan set up a new world order. But Yahweh Hashem Yahushua can stop the madness. Right? The Most High can destroy the new world order plan. With this devil coming with to chip everybody. Yeah, Job 20.
A piece of faith. A piece of faith.
Yeah, go ahead.
In Genesis chapter 49, verse 9. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? Right? So right now they actually being roused up in the spirit. You understand, by all these different racial riots, racial or prejudice crime, the bigger president, Donald Trump, all that's stirring up the spirit of Jake across there. Judah.
Right now, Jake fed up. Jake tired of being oppressed. Jake tired of being oppressed. Jake angry. You know, Jake angry. Anybody get the Job?
Job 20, right?
Yeah, Job 20.
So Job 20 verse 22, it say in the fullness of his sufficiency, so he shall be in straits.
Yeah, in strain. I mean, difficulty. You can get difficulty trying to set up this new world order plan. Right? You can get difficulties. Go ahead.
Say every hand of his wrath upon him while
to set up in one world government power, the most I can send in wrath on him. This is destruction of America. Right? Go ahead.
Yeah. So he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
And this is nuclear missiles. Right? America will be totally destroyed by Tom nuclear missile. Somebody got Jeremiah 50 and 3.
This is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 3. For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her.
Yeah, and that nation coming in that is who Russia, and the horror is who America, Babylon the Great. Right? Yeah, go ahead.
Which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. This is verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations.
Yeah, assembly of great nations. Right? They're going to be Russia allies, and also this European nation. They can send nuclear missiles to Babylon and wipe shit clean up the face of the map. Right? Go ahead.
From the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as a mighty expert man.
There's the ICBM missiles. These missiles never miss. America will be destroyed in 1 hour by Tom nuclear missiles, and somebody charge the Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
That's right. And none shall return in vain. And Chaldea shall be spoiled.
Yeah, America will be destroyed. Yeah.
All that spoil her shall be satisfied.
So all these nations are going to destroy America, going to be satisfied. They're going to be satisfied with destroying this devil. Go ahead.
Say Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Yeah.
Because he are glad because he rejoice heritage.
Yeah, the so-called white man destroyed the Most High heritage. And who's the Most High heritage? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians.
That's right.
Right, go ahead.
Because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass.
Yeah, you're growing fat off our foreparents' back. All this free labor. That's how you devils get rich.
All back to now. All back now.
Yeah. And also the offsprings of our foreparents.
That's right.
And up to this day, it's still getting rich off.
Shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and the desert.
Yes, desert on the face. It's only wild beasts can dwell there.
That's right.
Right? You see it?
Because the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall wholly desolate. Yeah. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished, and his and all her plagues.
Yes, everybody who can pass by Babylon and see this is the biggest desert on the face of the planet. They're going to hiss and wag their head. This was Babylon the Great. Now it's a desert. Right? And this will happen to America in 1 hour.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7.
Yeah.
It says, Babylon had made a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of a wine, therefore the nations are mad.
See how the nation drunk in America wine? The democracy, the philosophy, the doctrine. And these nations fall in America, so these nations drunk off American philosophy. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Hold for her, take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed.
Go ahead.
We would have healed Babylon, healed, forsake her, and let us our own country.
America great thing. Babylon gonna be destroyed. Babylon finish. Babylon finish. Babylon set and preserve for fire. Right? Go ahead.
For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies.
Yeah.
The Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the word of our Lord, our God. Verse 11, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes.
Of the Medes. And this is Russians today because they dwell in the land of the Medes. So you make the arrow bright with the ICBM missiles. Right? The defense system can't stop their missiles when the missiles going to be hit coming. 200 million missiles going to be hitting them.
That's right.
Stop that. So America will be destroyed in 1 hour. In 1 hour, Babylon will be destroyed.
That's right. I'm going to plug in there, please, Baba Kosha.
Yeah.
It says, 2nd Ezra chapter 16, starting at 3. A sword is set upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is set among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Right? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire in the stubble when it had begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
Yeah, so as Yahweh Shai said, he come to send fire on earth.
Yeah.
He come to send fire. So this fire already set. So what Donald Trump saying there's a fable. Right? America finished.
Right.
America finished. Yeah, go ahead.
It says verse 13, for strong is his right hand is Yahweh Shai,
Yeah.
that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begun to be shot into the ends of the world.
God. So these missiles not gonna miss. So all this technology with Esau feel he have, you know, that he got the best defense missile system. No, these arrows not gonna miss. These ICBM missiles not gonna miss because the most Yahweh Bashem Yahweh spirit in those missiles. So they're not gonna miss. Alright, somebody said they got something in it? You got something going.
It's Revelations 18 verse 8.
Yeah.
It said, therefore shall her plagues come in one day. It said, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Most High power who judgeth her.
Yeah. In one day, plague, famine, death, and destruction.
That's right.
Gonna come. There's a judgment in America for all the wicked and evil things they do on the face of the planet. Right? Now up to this day, these devils ain't get judged yet. But all the crime they commit, they ain't get judged yet. Right? But the judgment is sure.
That's right.
The judgment is sure. Yeah, go ahead now.
Say, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and live deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
So the kings of the earth is the president. The way they do it, they commit fornication in America. What? They went to bed in America. They make deals in America. They accept democracy. That's how they went to bed in America. They got to lament and mourn for America because what? The revolution will be televised.
That's right.
The smoke of Sodom and Gomorrah burning. That's exactly how the kings of the earth will see it.
That's right.
The revolution will be televised and the word revolution means change.
jump to verse 17, right? So Revelations 8 verse 17, they say, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off.
Yeah, so in 1 hour all the great riches gonna come to naught. All who love Babylon gonna be destroyed with Babylon. Right? America gonna be destroyed. Right? It even said in Revelation 18, if you read verse 10.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
So Revelations 18 verse 10, it says, standing afar off for the fear of her torments, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Yeah, in 1 hour thy judgment come. And this ain't happened yet. This about to happen.
18 and 19 too.
Right? This about to happen. And as scripture says, when the Most High speak a word, it will come to pass. The Most High not a mind that you shall lie.
That's right.
So we believe with all our heart that America gonna be destroyed in 1 hour.
That's right.
Anybody got anything there?
Yeah, but precept to back them up.
Yeah, go ahead. Bring your precept.
The fire, you were talking about the fire in Revelation chapter 18 verse 10, right? We have to show them what type of fire we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
This is Malachi chapter 4 verse 1.
Yeah.
For behold, there cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall stumble.
So all the proud started with the nation of Israel, the two-thirds, because they walk in great pride. They are super proud. And also the so-called white man who is the devil, right? And these are the heathen nation. Go ahead.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said Yahweh of armies, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Yeah.
But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and he shall go forth and go up the stars of the stall. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. All right, good.
Yeah, that's the leg gonna get beam up.
That's right. The wings. The chariots.
I can plug in this real quick. There's Isaiah chapter 66 verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, rebuke with fire. It says, for by fire, by his sword, will the Lord plead with all flesh. The slain of the Lord shall be many.
Yeah, the slain of the Lord shall be many. And a lot of people will die. Right? And the one that preach the fake doctrine, but that the Most High love everybody. Huh. No, the Most High don't love everybody. The Most High only love the elect, the nation of Israel right present right now, the elect.
The world will know that.
Everybody else, the Most High don't care about them.
The world will know that when the elect get beamed up.
You understand?
The false prophet, you just see the false prophet. The false prophet that you just said.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 20.
Start from 19. Yeah, go to the point.
And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet.
So the beast is NATO, which is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which comprises America and Canada, and the EU, which is European Union. There's the beast, the military power. Right, go ahead.
That wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast.
So whoever received the mark with the RFID chip, they are being deceived by these devils. I'm watching we brought to the do a video today on the microchip. Now this devil on Facebook doing a video saying the mark of the beast is Islam. And what was saying is that a lot of jakes, you know, commenting and saying, yeah, it's true, yeah, and no thumbs up. These motherfuckers are deep sleep.
They're simps. That's what the apostles just call them, they're simps. Because that's the propaganda that Esau set out to believe that Islam is the terrorist. So it'll be easy for you to believe that they is the mark of the beast, or they are, because they are against the beast. They are against the beast.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't forget 18 and 19. Revelation 18, verse 18 and 19.
And them that worship his image, these both are cast alive into the lake of fire, burning with brimstone.
The lake of fire is America. It doesn't have to do with no hell and the ground burn, no fire. That's a myth. That's a Roman Catholic myth. No. That's madness. That lake of fire is America. They're going to be the lake of fire. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, just to add to what he was saying now, the false prophet is the Pope.
Right.
Yeah, because they remember the first.
There's Vatican.
Can't.
Yeah, there's the false prophet, the Vatican.
It's like the Pope say when the aliens come, he can turn them into Christians. We don't want to open up to them.
We expect from me, sir. I was watching I read an article, right? No, that article, I was watching a video on YouTube. Putin said the Pope is a false prophet. He said he's not a man of God. Right? He's not true Christian. Putin can see that. Yeah.
Remember the Russians had the Orthodox Church, which is a heavy Christianity, but not underneath the Pope now. They have a I think it's a Ayatollah or something like that. I can't remember the
Jake's dwelling in place, Jake's ruling in place.
Because when you watch one of them apostles and the disciples and them, you see them in gold and black on the walls.
Yeah. It's Revelations 18 verse 18. They say, and cried when they saw the smoke of a burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city,
Babylon?
And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by season of a coastline, for in 1 hour is she made desolate.
So in 1 hour, America will be made desolate riches. You know, because right? They come to north. And this is judgment. This is judgment of Babylon. That can ease up on Babylon until Babylon fall. You know, until this devil end up in chains and start working in cotton field. That can ease up on you devils. Go ahead.
In Jeremiah chapter 51 and 11, of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple.
Yeah, the vengeance of the Most High Yahweh. And you put his spirit on the Russians. Right? They're dwelling in the land of Medes right now. And for what the vengeance was. Somebody came out of Jeremiah.
I was in Revelation.
Not Jeremiah, 1 Corinthians 3:9.
Revelation
3:19.
Revelation 21:3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, the tabernacle.
Yeah, the Most High temple. And with the Most High rise up the temple back.
That's right.
Which is the elect. We're going to praise the Most High in the earth. Alright? Anybody want to get it? Yeah, bring us.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18.
16.
Verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of Yahweh, and that the Spirit of Yahweh dwelleth in you?
Yeah.
If any man defiles the temple of Yahweh, him shall Yahweh destroy. For the temple of Yahweh is holy.
We are the temple, the living power, Yahweh, Bash.
Verse 12, it says, set up the standard upon the, make the watch strong. Set up the watch both, devised and done, that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon.
Yeah. Go ahead.
O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness.
Can. The end, Babylon end is come. And we seeing it. We see the whole infrastructure of Babylon crumbling. But you coons can't see it. Because you couldn't be living in vain word. Right? Make America great again. Right? That's who the Most High dealing with. You buy anything there?
Yeah, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 22. My right hand shall not spare the sinners,
God.
And my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth.
God.
The fire is gone forth from his wrath, and had consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin, and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary.
Yeah, they're going back to the two-thirds, and also these heathens too. Right? Because even the so-called white man pick up the Bible and swear for the Bible too. Right? Swear for the Bible, but doing opposite. Right? Yeah? Yeah, go ahead. You say, oh, that's like a picture?
No, verse 41. Fire and hail, and flying swords, and many waters, that all fields may be full, and all rivers with abundance of great waters. And they shall break down the cities, walls, mountains, and hills, trees of wood, and grass of the meadows, and their corn, and they shall go steadfast. No, say that again.
Go ahead.
So this is Sirach 12 verse 6. It says, for the Most High hated sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keep them against the mighty day of their punishment.
Yeah, so I reprobate my head say, yeah, we all sin. But the sinners who the Most High hate is them who continue sinning day in and day out, who refuse to repent, who refuse to turn back to the Most High and humble themselves. The Most High hate people like y'all. Right?
The second Ezra chapter 6, I start at verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also came of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and is like in the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Lord, behold these heathens, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
Yeah, so the Most High call these are the nation that just a drop from a vessel. You have a bucket of water, you go across the road, and some drop out of the water drop. You paying no mind. That's how the Most High look at this nation. Isaiah 14:17, if you might get it. Have it, go ahead. The Spirit.
This is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 17. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity.
Yeah, that's plain. That's plain. The cut the doctrine, but the Most High love everybody. Right? The cut the doctrine. So I guess second Ezra chapter 7. Start from our verse. Start from verse 6. You got one there? You got one? Bring it out now. Yeah, hold on.
This is says Zechariah chapter 1 verse 16. It says, therefore thus saith Yahweh, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercy. My house shall be built in it, saith Yahweh of hosts, and a line shall be stretched forth upon Jerusalem.
God. And this is what the Most High build up right now. We look around the world, see the man, the Most High outside prophesying against this wicked kingdom, and also to wake up the elect and the nation of Israel, to bring them back into the fold, to let them know that there's an Israelite, you know, way up, right?
You were saying that they claim that the Most High, how about him, shall love everybody, right? Yeah. This is Malachi chapter 1 verse 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Right? So, if remember, you know that Most High, he said that I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever, right?
God.
I changed not, I am Yahweh. So how come? So you tell me that all this changed? When did all that change?
As he said,
yesterday means today, same
as he said doctrines, to deceive the simple-minded one. There's the one who's simple in mind that can be deceived. These heathen nations are oppressing you 24/7, but yesterday you want to bring them in your heritage. You're at the bottom of the table, they're oppressing you, they don't even care about you. but yet still you want to bring them in your heritage. That's why 2/3 of y'all got die.
That's right.
Yeah, the most I don't want niggas in the kingdom. That's why y'all got die and come again and get trained the right way, come the right way.
That's right.
You know? From your head to toe sick. From head to toe sick. Right? There's Isaiah 1 and 3.
You're saying a question making a wise man mad.
Yeah,
You understand? So if you in this captivity and you're not mad and you're comfortable in this captivity, there's a fool.
Yeah, you love yeah, bring it there.
So Isaiah 1 verse 10, it says, yet the number of the children of Israel. Hosea 1 verse 10, it says, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, it say, which cannot be measured nor numbered. It say, and it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
So they started with on this side, North America, South America, right? They say no, you're not training the Most High, right? But in these last days, they're gonna say yes, y'all are the training Israel, right? They're gonna come out and they're gonna say it, you know?
Hey, Salaki, the brother put it up in the group. Where the Jewish guy turn and tell the Jake.
Right. So they're gonna come out. They're gonna come and say, yeah, y'all is choosing people. As the Most High said, you're made to come and bow down at our foot and worship us. Right? The Most High said they're gonna do that.
Yeah, you should.
Somebody want to bring down Revelation.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 15.
Two-third finish. Yeah, two-third finish.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 15. Sorry, verse 9. I know thy works and thy tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Yeah, we rich in these scriptures. If you understand these scriptures.
The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
Yeah.
Right? We don't call ourselves Jews, we call ourselves by all the different proverbs and bywords and Americans. You know, niggas. You understand? They say, I'm not.
Yeah, they are the houses here done. Right? Revelation 3 and 9.
Revelation chapter 3 verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Yeah, they're going to come and worship before our feet. The Most High going to make that happen. These devils come and bow down to us. That's the rightful position. Right? Yeah, bring it out after you bring it.
Alright, it says, Uriah 8 verse 23. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, he take hold of the skirts of him that is a Jew, saying, we will go with you, for we have heard that the Most High.
The no apostle to her, and these are the apostles, the men, the Lord. They know that the spread all the time, but that's pride.
That's right.
Pride. So they're coming out to the apostle them now, you know, to make amends. Right? Yeah, after you got something, you say you got something.
So there's something about the worship at the feet thing now. Isaiah 49 verse 23.
Might the elite, right? Queen Elizabeth, what Prince,
the Dukes,
the Dukes, Prince Charles, all these faggots, these little faggots and lesbians they have coming up. Yeah.
They're going to minister to us.
Yeah, they're going to be our slaves, our first set of servants. Right? And we're not going to make them house niggas and get them off easy. They're going to be field niggas.
Somebody have a backup, somebody got Isaiah 24. I start from verse Isaiah 24, start from verse. Nah, you got something there. Continue.
Yeah. Right? They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy foot. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
The men, the Lord who wait on Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, not going to be ashamed.
That's right.
Not going to be ashamed. Because we trust in the Lord Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh.
They're going to know it's us. Because we're going to be part of the glory of Yahweh Shai.
It's said in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Right? You got something there? Yeah,
It's Isaiah chapter 16 and verse 14. Yeah. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee.
God.
And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet. And they shall call thee the city of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, the Holy One of Israel.
That's right.
You heathens gonna come and bow down.
What sweet one for you?
Yeah, you're looking at your. So you heathens, you Moabite, you Elam, you Stenians, you Syrians, you white man, you the dogs, the Hamites, they all are dogs. You Arabs, you are looking at your future kings. So the message, the same pride to come and bow down now, stop bow down now, get used to it.
It's like after, bro, I wanted to give her a testimony now.
Psalm chapter 2 verse 1.
Yeah.
Why do the heathen rage?
Yeah.
And the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointing, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away the cords from us. Right? He that sitteth in heaven shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision.
Right. Yeah, so the most I have them in derision, right? Just like, get something there. After hearing of it, get something.
This is Isaiah 24 verse 21. And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall punish the hosts of the high one that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners and gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited.
Yeah, and the high ones, the host of the high ones, right? Is the they go back to the so-called leader of this world, and then you got the Illuminati, which is the banking family, the elite, right? They're gonna survive this. They're gonna survive this destruction, right? When we come down back from those chariots, we're gonna run them up and put them in pit. That's what we're gonna do to them. Run them and put them in pit, right? They're gonna be our first fruit of slaves.
That's right.
You devils, you Rothschild Rockefellers, banking family. They are going to be our first fruit of slave.
That's right.
Right?
I mean, so really and truly, we the gods of the earth.
That's right.
So they should pour all the idols and they better come and bow down now.
One time.
You know what I mean? Because we are the gods of the earth. Is Isaiah 61, and I will read from verse 4. He said, and they shall build up the old ways, they shall raise up former desolation, and they shall repair the waste city, the desolation of many generations. The strangers shall stand and feed your flock, and the sons of the aliens shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers.
Yeah, the enemy, the other nations. Right?
You're working for me.
Exactly. So you have to put aside your pride now and get used to it. You know? Get used to this thing, you know, come and start bow down to your future kings. You know?
That's right.
Your future God.
Yeah. And you two-thirds despise your heritage. Because we are kings and priests. And the most say Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. But you despise your heritage. You want to be African, Trinidadian, Guyanese, Jamaican. They want to be heathens.
That's right.
Right? They don't want to rule. They don't have a ruling class mentality. You know, you want to remain slave in this hell. Right?
This is
go ahead.
right. This is Exodus chapter 29, and I will start with 43. And there will I meet the children of Israel, right? And the tabernacles, and I will sanctify also by Aaron and his sons to minister unto me in the priest's office. And I will dwell among the children of Israel, and I will be their God. And they shall know that I am Yahweh, their power, that brought them forth out of the land of Egypt, and that I may dwell among them, and I am Yahweh, their power.
That's right. Only the power of Israel Not the power of the other nation. It's only the power of the nation of Israel. Right? There he is. Only the power of the nation of Israel.
Isaiah 60 and verse 10. He said, the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For the wrath I will smote thee, but in my favor I have had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, and they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought.
Somebody, Jerry, Isaiah 14:1.
One again, Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 11. For the Lord had redeemed Jacob and ransomed him from the hand of him that was stronger than he. Therefore they shall come and sing in the height of Zion, and shall flow together to the goodness of the Lord, for wheat and for wine and for oil, and for the young of the flock and the herd, and their soul shall be as a watered garden, and they shall not sorrow anymore at all.
You're not going to be in the kingdom. You're not going to sorrow at all in the kingdom. You're going to be on top.
Yeah, when you finish off this part here, these are Isaiah 60 and verse 12 here. He said, for the nation and the kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Those nations shall utterly wasted.
I mean,
so all these other nations, you better let come and bow down now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From the Canaanite, you know what I mean? From the Edomite. All the other nations, better let us come and let's start look foot.
Yeah. Start all them 2 and 3 and 6 and God we all have. Start burning them. Start burning them. These are your real gods. Come and bow down to your real gods.
Yeah,
Start burning them.
Come and bow down to something where you can see physical moving. You know what I mean? The real air are the earth now, boy. The real king. Come and bow down.
It's Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
And will yet choose Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Not everybody. Right, go ahead.
And set them in their own land.
Jerusalem. Not Africa. Jerusalem. The mother of all. Yeah, go ahead.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
These are the Israelite foreigners who don't know that's Israelite. All they tell them refuse. I don't know Israelite. I is an African man, I is a black man. There's no such thing as a black man. The word black go back to be either void of light or darkness or evil or wickedness. Right? Go ahead.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Yeah.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Yeah.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Yes, you heathens, you hear that? You are going to be our servants and handmaids.
That's right.
So you should start getting used to it. You Elam, you know you Syrians, so-called white man, you Africans, you know you Chinese, you Japanese, get used to it. Look at your future kings.
That's right.
You are going to be on the plantation, just like how we slave for this devil and build this kingdom, right? We slave over 400 years, the table going to turn.
That's right.
He that leadeth the captivity shall go into captivity.
That's right.
So you heathen, get used to it.
That's right.
Get used to it. Right? Go ahead.
It says, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
We're going to rule over you heathens. Right? We're going to rule, and it is soon. We're going to rule. We're going to take our Lord Yahweh Shai can come back and take this kingdom with violence.
That's right.
He's not coming back to smile and hug nobody. Is he there on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's side or against him? That is plain. He ain't coming to hug nobody. Yeah, you got something there.
These are Psalm chapter 149, verse 5. It says, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and their two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains, and their nobles with fetters of iron.
Yeah, we can put y'all in chains, just like y'all do to our ancestors. Put chains on the neck and shackle on the foot. We can do the same thing to you devils.
Put whips on our back.
Right? You devils can feel out feeling the cotton field 24/7. You devils can pray. Pray for the Sabbath come to get some rest. But we can get spiritual powers, we can speed up the day. So you devils can be back in the field. That's like how you say how we late in night entertaining you devils. The same thing we can do to you devils. Right? Well, you get Psalm 127. Yeah, go ahead.
It says, to execute upon them the judgment. This honor have all the saints, praise ye Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Yeah, we can get our revenge. We can get our revenge. Revelation 13 and 10. Right? Yeah, you say you got something?
Yeah, this is Ezekiel chapter 34, starting at verse 28.
Right.
And there shall no more be a prey to the heathen, neither shall the beasts of the land devour them, but they shall dwell safely, and none shall make them afraid.
Right.
And I will raise up for them a plan of renown, and they shall be no more consumed with hunger in the land, neither bear the shame of the heathen anymore. Thus shall they know that I, Yahweh, their power, am with them, and that they, even the house of Israel, are my people, said Yahweh power. And ye are my flock, the flock of my pasture are men. And I am Yahweh, said your power.
Yeah, the power in this Bible is our true power, not the devil, Jesus Christ, Allah, Krishna, and all these mothers where you are bowing down to Selassie. No, the true power in this Bible is Yahweh, who the world is going to call God, and Yahweh Shai, that's right, who the world is going to call Jesus Christ. They are the true power in this Bible. Right? Yeah, go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 15 and verse 33. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were pressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
Let me show that we're still in captivity. Up to this day, we're still in captivity. I was starting a reprobate today. He said, but you're free. I said, you're free. I can't these scriptures, you're free, because Deuteronomy 28 and 68. He said, no man shall buy you. What do you mean? No man free you. There's deliverance. Yahweh shall come and deliver us. So you're free. So what Jeremiah 15:33 saying there, that we still in captivity today. We still are slaves to these devils, and they refuse to let us go. There's the same thing that Pharaoh do back in Egypt. Now in ancient Egypt, it's the same thing. So what the Most High do? The Most High harden this devil hard. So you get puffed up. So you feel that you can't bring him down. Right? Yeah.
Verse 34. Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall truly lead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon.
Right? So when Yahweh Shai come back here, he's not gonna be nice. When Yahweh Shai return, with the holy angel, he's not gonna be nice. Because in 2nd Ezra chapter 13, even these army was scared to fight. But Yahweh put his spirit on them. It's not gonna be nice when Yahweh Shai return back here. And you tutor the nation of Israel, you're gonna be destroyed. That's right. You're gonna be destroyed because you want to continue to be whores and sluts, faggots, top gangsters. Right? Y'all is despiser. Y'all abomination. That's what the Moses see, y'all abomination. Right?
It says 2nd Ezra.
Yeah, really 2nd Ezra.
2nd Ezra chapter 13, starting at 5. And after this, alright, 2nd Ezra chapter 13, starting at 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, That man waxed strong.
That man is Yahweh Shai.
That's right. With thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled.
Thousand of heaven is the holy angel. Somebody get Revelation 19:19 quick there. Revelation 19:19, the back of the Bible.
Revelation chapter 19, verse 19. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat.
So like this Yahweh Shai, the beast, we go back to the NATO, the EU, right? And the armies, the other armies of the world, these like the Russians, Iran, Syria, India, Pakistan, England, Germany, you name it. Right? Go ahead.
That sat on the horse.
These are the chariots.
And against his army.
This is the holy angels. This brother was just reading there.
You can jump back to 11 and it'll break it down.
Okay.
Verse 11.
This is verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold a white horse, and he that stood upon him was faithful and true.
That's Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
Yahweh Shai coming back to war. He's not coming to hug nobody. He's coming back to war. Right? Yeah, just finish.
Right.
Continue.
It says, and when he turned his countenance and looked, all things trembled that were seen under him.
Yeah.
And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice.
This he lays out of these chariots. Come out his mouth. This he lays out of these chariots. Yeah, go ahead.
Like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was a gathering together, a multitude of men out of the number from four winds of the heaven. That man that came out of the sea, a great gathered to subdue him, was so afraid, and yet died.
But what? Yahweh put his spirit on them to give his son a good showdown. Right? Go ahead. Finish it.
Let's select it.
Yeah, so the most I put it, a little was scared the Yahweh Shai, the holy angel. The most Yahweh still put his spirit in them to fight. Because it's a judgment, they gotta be destroyed. Right? They gotta be destroyed. Majority of them they don't got the chip on. None of these go to the Middle East and if I do coming back. Once your son leave to go to the Middle East,
and the smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
So all these military in the world, all these military who are equipped to the teeth with nuclear missiles, they're going to be destroyed in the valley of Jehoshaphat. Joel chapter 3 verse 2, the Most High can gather them down there, and this we can leave with these nations. So once your son leave here and go to the Middle East, kiss him goodbye and not see him again, you're going to be destroyed. All these military going to be destroyed. You got something?
Because Mosai actually, he work on, and actually Satan work for the Mosai. The adversary work for the Mosai. He don't work by himself. So all these things were supposed to play for salvation for the elect. You know what I mean? And for the one-third of Israel to actually receive salvation. If a man has airline here. But the real monsters of the earth is Jerusalem. You know what I mean? The real killers are the earth itself. They don't have nuclear weapons right now, but these are the scriptures say. They don't need nuclear weapons right now, but these are what the scriptures say. These Zechariah 12 and verse 1. I can read the burden of the word of the Lord of Israel said with a stretched forth hand out of heaven and laid the foundation of the earth, and the former, the spirit of the man within him, behold, I will make Jerusalem a cup of trembling unto all the people round about, when they shall be in the siege and both against Judah and against Jerusalem. And in that day I will make Jerusalem a brimstone, a burdensome stone for all people. All the burden themselves with it shall be cut in pieces. Though all the people of the earth be gathered together against it in that day, said the Lord, I will smite every horse and astonishment and his rider with madness, and I will open my eyes upon the host of Judah, and I will smite every horse and every horse of the people with blindness. And the governors of Judah shall say in their heart, the inhabitants of Jerusalem shall be my strength, and in the Lord of hosts their God. In that day I will make the governors of Jerusalem, of Judah, like heat of fire among wood, and like torch.
Yes, like you plug in there, because you have to break it down. Because we are the governors of Jerusalem. Jerusalem was a people before it was a place. The world will know who we are. You understand? Because the scripture we read before said that we will be renowned. Right? Because they see us now and they think they account us for nothing. Right? They don't think us to be anything. They don't take our words to mean anything. They don't take the prophecies they don't take the prophecies serious. Right? They don't believe. Right? But in that day, anytime Jacob's trouble, all these different things leading up, the people that pass, the most are gonna put it back in their spirit, they're gonna plug back in. Hey, these men in Kiev, these men in Port of Spain, these men in South Africa, these men all over the four corners of the earth. What they were saying these things gonna come to pass. They was prophesying, right? They will know who we are. And the governors, the people they believe in, they believe in the government. Right? Not the governors, what do you call them? We call them what? But basically the leaders and the people, he say he's gonna strike them, the horses, right? He's gonna strike them with blindness. Right? Because who they turn to now? When Jake, right? When not just
you say here, and like a torch of fire in the shaft, and they shall devour all the people around about on the right hand and on the left hand. Jerusalem shall be inhabited at one place.
Back in the land in Jerusalem, which is the mother of us all. Right? There's the home land. Right? Got precept? Finish it?
Yeah, I finished it.
Bring a precept. Yeah.
I got chapter 4. I got chapter 4. Verse
What's saying? Give me the code.
Verse 12 says, but they know not the thoughts of Yahweh, neither understand his counsel. For he shall gather them as sheaves into the floor. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hoofs brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people. And I will consecrate their gain unto Yahweh, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth.
Yeah, so we can beat nation in pieces. We are the both side battle axe. You got it? Yeah, bring it out with the spirit.
This is Isaiah chapter 41 verse 15. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument. Having teeth, thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as sharp.
Yeah, bring it back for the top.
Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt tread the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as sharp. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in Yahweh, and shall glory in the Holy One of Israel.
So the most I can put the spirit on we, right? When we get spiritual power, we gonna make these nations gonna subdue unto us, right?
Like, because even all these shows that what they have right now, like X-Men, you know what I mean? Hulk, all these shows where they say Marvel heroes, they cannot just make that show off just so, because they know the Illuminatis, the Masons, and them know that is the true God.